Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. So what we're having a look at here is another iLoad Locksmith mobile locksmith work van. This one is for automotive and domestic, and I'll take you through and I'll show you what we've got here. So down the bottom we've got these slide outs, which you've seen and are quite common for a lot of people who do automotive cars. And there you go. These ones still have the lids on, so this person's still using the lids. We've got a little toolbox down the bottom which is nice and easy, and the first toolbox to grab, so when you're doing a change combo or a quick repair, that's where it is. We've got a HBC for cutting single and double-sided keys to code. We've also got a tibby machine down here, which is used just for purely for the tibby, and a single and double-sided 12-volt automatic US 007 key machine for cutting single and double-sided keys. Up here we have a workbench, so nice and easy. We've got the shelter up the top from the door, and then we have a nice workbench with a work vise. Tools are all laid out all the way around the back, so that makes it nice and easy just to reach up, grab what you're doing, start working on it, put it back, go put it back on the door. A couple of drills down the back here, drink holders once again for the WD-40, which I believe are a brilliant idea. Nice lighting, switch on the side here, so on, off, that's all good. A bit of extra room here and there, so it's not really a completely congested work environment. There's a hacksaw down the side there, really nice and easy to find. Now this shelf right here actually does slide out. Just pull the pin out, pull the pin, okay. So now, if you look at that, you've got enough room just to walk straight up to the key machine, cut it, you can see it clearly, you can see your cuts you're doing. Same with the 12-volt one, and the tibby is barely used, but it is accessible there. Some HBC cards, and a little bit of what I like to call a shit collector across the front, because as locksmiths we need shit collectors. Okay, another good use here of some materials is some conduit with saddles, allowing to store little tools and little parts. Very nicely done there. Well, very resourceful. Moving along the side here, we've got some car opening tools along the side here. Cargo barrier, curtain to keep the air conditioning in. We've got the milk crate, which is excellent, and a place to sit on the inside. We've got a tri-axe over there for cutting wave keys. We have the tough book there as well, seems to be the one of choice for most locksmiths. We have a fan over here with a light as well. Fan, it does get hot and sticky, so a little bit of air movement in a car makes a big difference. LED lighting across the top. Now these toolboxes, I've been told they're from Super Cheap here, and they're basically easy access for a lot of the smaller parts like remotes and keys. One of the interesting features here, and I'll just take this milk crate out so I can show you, is these drawers here. Now these drawers are not expensive, and these are from Super Cheap. They've all been labeled very nicely, and the purpose of this is to be able to reach in, grab what you want, and be able to go and program it. So let's just take one of these drawers, for example. Ford Flip, you open it up, you got Ford Flip keys. Ranger, there we go. Other part numbers, there we go. Now the way that this has been done is these shelves normally just slide out, but because it's in an automotive van and it's a road service vehicle, he's actually gone to the next step of gluing magnets on the back. Being a full metal structure, once these magnets are in, they stay in so that his remotes don't go flying all over the place. So they've got a bit of resistance. So if anything, I really like that idea, and that's something I'll probably take from this van, is these drawers. Cheap, easy to stack, easy to buy more when you need them, nicely labelled, and with the magnet idea, because you can buy magnets pretty cheap, they really hold in there, you see? And when they're open, they're open. So that's from the bottom to the top, and that looks nice. So looking at it from this side, on the other side of the fence you can see the shelving, which is accessible from the other side door. So when you need a domestic lock, you can simply just go in from the other side door without climbing over boxes and crap to get to it. So keeping that in mind, that's not a bad setup. All the domestic stuff is there, the automotive stuff is here, allowing it to be done you know, domestic and automotive. There is a dual battery system in here. There's an inverter, there's a dual battery, there's a battery isolating switch, which we've spoken about before. Basically turn that on, it's on, turn that off, it's off. Dual battery just in there wrapped up. That's a 120 amp dual battery system. FBOS machine stays on here and charges when it's been driven, automatically shuts off. There's another bench in here that's a bit messy at the moment, but it does give for allowances for when the rain is in and you've got your milk crate seat, so you can literally close all the doors, work on an EEPROM with the computer and not be disturbed by the weather. The weather, the rain, the wind. The only thing that might disturb you is the heat. So a nice little fan up here is definitely the way to go. Now this van has 12 volt and 240. 240 you can see up the top there. So running a hot air tool or machinery like these ones is not a problem. So this is just another example of a Locksmith work van. On the other side there you can see clear access to those toolboxes. There's some bigger toolboxes for fitting. There is a few cases and things that still need a bit of a home, but in all fairness, this is quite a good work van layout. This one right here is it's just here for the moment. It's not here for every day. These drawers as well, same philosophy. They pull out, they're on magnets. Same philosophy, they pull out and are on magnets. Looking back at it from this point of view, the overview, and as you can see, it's fairly decent. Okay, car tools, same position everybody puts them, and the milk crate. Got to have the milk crate. Memory foam. Okay, so just rounding it up now, looking at the back. The actual back window is tinted, so that will actually provide some sort of relief from the hot sun. A few more tools need to go up on this tool board here, but I can see, you know, they're all there. Making use of some magnets there and just a little strip of metal. The bench is a little bit high for my liking, but on saying that, it's easier to see on the eyes because of the height, and it's completely usable. So this bench right here would come up to in between my belly button and in between my nipples, so just as an idea. And the slide out. Okay, so this is just the this is an iLoad with a slide out with a back workbench. That's the overview of it. It was once again good to see another Locksmith's work van and see how he operates and see how he does it. It's always good to share the ideas. This whole bench is on a slide with a little catch that just pops in like that. I like the idea of the trays at the back. If it was me, I'd personally take the lids off, but leaving the lids on make it good to be able to remove them and swap them out as needed. So if these ones here are not needed, when you get back to the workshop, you pull the whole drawer out like so. Pull the whole drawer out, lift it up, swap the case you want, and put it back. These are made by Roller Case, R-O-L-L-A Case. You can find them. Leave your comments down below. Thanks for watching.